In this video, there is no gameplay review, but the discussion with Felix about team openings in a wildcard team versus the top of the bracket team I thought would be useful.
All right, so both teams seem to get what they want out of their opens.
Yeah, I think that's a difference between again like pointing out a difference between like high level games and then like mid level games is um the openings are not as refined. It feels that like both teams try to play a little bit more defensively in the open, and it is kind of like this understanding of like, I'm gonna let you guys get your stuff up, we're gonna get our stuff up, and then the game starts. Whereas a high level game, you're looking at every advantage that you can get at any point. So
Yeah,
it's like, oh, maybe I can pick off a drone while they're getting the berry in the middle pile, and because of that, it's going to delay their vanilla, and because of that, it's going to get harder for
yeah,
them to like the compounding effects of picking off like one small drone or delaying a drone or something like that. And because like a lot of teams in wildcard, like they probably just don't play with each other that much. They don't have the time to refine these openings, and that is a separator, right?
yeah,
Like a lot of teams that you play on a high level, it's like you lose the opening because of something that they have been thinking about for a long time, and then all of a sudden you never recover and you just lose that map.
yeah. Honestly, I think when we played New York, we lost 3 openers, and that lost us the game each time.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
And we refined our opening for at least one of those and managed to get a full game in with them and won. But then like the next time we played that map, they like threw a wrinkle in and won the opening again.
yeah,
It was a very interesting case study into like how important openers actually are to winning, right?
yeah.
If you really want to win, you have to have these openers that like just throw your opponent into situations that they weren't expecting.
Yeah.
Right.
People underestimate the chess match of a game like this.
Mhm.
Especially when like a lot of the games you play are like trash games, like you go out
Mhm.
on well, maybe this is more specific to Seattle, but you go out on a league night or whatever and the teams are imbalanced, and you just figure like as a good player you can just recover from anything.
Mhm.
But the mistakes get very, very amplified when everybody on every team is very good and they're practiced, and one mistake can be the difference between being able to get up your speed warriors and not, and
Oh yeah.
that can completely shift a game. So yeah, that's like the overconfidence sort of thing, and I'm subject to that a lot, where it's like I'm just like, oh, I can recover from this state, but sometimes you just can't.
Yeah. They A good team will never let you recover.